AFTV, great performance by Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang today. He shares the golden boot, could have possibly have won the golden boot, but listen, still a great performance. 5 goals in the last 2 games, and we got ourselves some striker, haven't we?
Well, I said that he is world class. I believe him and Laka are world class, and I feel that the goals that he scored this season, we've got no one wide. Could you imagine if we've got width supplying them boys week in, week out, man? Aber, next season, if we invest right in the summer, could be 30 plus easily, without a shadow of a doubt.
I was reading today where they're saying the club are looking to tie both him and Lacazette down to long-term contracts. You look at them two and you say to yourself, we need to build this team around those guys, don't we?
But you know what was sick about that game, right, is like, Laka didn't get on, but the amount of love and affection that he was getting from the fans, and you could see he was receiving it. He was really responsive to it. Them boys, man, like, they breathe this club, do you know what I'm saying? And like, it's just amazing that we've not only got 2 world-class strikers, but remember when Abba came in, it were almost to like take Laka's place. One thing that Emery needs credit for is the way that he's got Laka playing this season, because the Laka that is this season to last season, 2 completely different players, but credit to them boys, man. You can see that the proper brothers, they could have gone rivalry, but they've not, and they selflessly play for this club, and I believe they'll be tied down for a long time, and I believe they'll bring us big trophies, starting with the Europa.
Now, that's what I was about to say. Europa League coming up. It's a big prize to play for. Now, at the end of the season, it's going to be tough. It's Chelsea, but we know that we can beat Chelsea. It's a very even game. It's 50-50. But how do you go into that? You feel confident?
Yeah, man. I mean, looking at the Valencia, the second game, the game against them away, right, I'm thinking, we're 1-0 down, where's it come in? And them 2 boys got us that first goal, man. They were not willing to lose this game. And you look at it, what's annoying is over the past month, 6 weeks, the way we played in the league, it's almost like the players have accepted that they wanted to win the Europa. And I feel that what's ironic about this team is that consistently over the course of the season, we've not been good enough. When you look at it at the start of the season, our squad's probably the 6th best on paper. We've finished 5th, fair play, so we've done one better. Emery's done good. But on our day, we can deal with anybody. Bar Liverpool and bar Man City, but on our day, we've dealt with Chelsea before. I'm confident going into that game, and I really am. But one thing I want to stress, really, right, is Emery, for me, has been sick this season. I was
going to say to him, what would you give him out of 10?
I'd give him, do you know what, right? If he wins the Europa, I'd give him 8.5. But at the moment, I'm giving him a 7 because it's his first stay in the Premier League, right? And he's not got everything right, but the things that he has got right, I like the look of. And I want to sort of pull it back to the Crystal Palace game because, yeah, correct, there were too many changes done at that game. But when you watch the game, the amount of times that sometimes Maitland-Niles goes down and gets an injury, if he plays against Palace, gets a knock, then we've got Jenkinson or Lichtsteiner against Valencia, do you know what I mean? So he's at the summon of his squad, do you know what I'm saying? And he's got the best that he can get out of this squad. And I just think that there's not enough intelligent players, football-minded intelligent players in that team to play the style of football that he wants to play. When I look at teams like Ajax, there's no proper ballers or names in Ajax, but the ballers because they have an identity of what they want to play. And I just think this season, from what I'm hearing, by the way, Adidas, bring this kit back, you know what I'm saying? But right. But Adidas kit money coming in, Emirates Stadium money coming in. If there's 200 bills there, you know what I'm saying, right? We need to not only invest with like world-class players. I've heard Alaba's about. I'd go get some frees. I'd get Rabiot. I'd go get who's the brother? Godin. I'd get Godin. No, man, experienced players, but I'd also get players like Decore. I'd get players who fit a system that are dynamic, athletic, physical, and actually want to run, because at the moment, I just feel like there is a lot of, I coin the term windscreen wiper football, but it's because it just goes side to side, and I just want a bit more dynamic directness, because if we have something on the wings with these strikers, and another shout I want to give is Mesut Ozil, because the amount of space that boy gets into, he gets lambasted and crucified on this channel, yeah. But if you watch the way that he plays, if Santi Cazorla was still there, the amount of balls that he would be getting, the amount of chances that he sets up for somebody else to set up, I just think that he needs, again, intelligent players. Xhaka don't cut the mustard, man. He needs intelligent players around him. And I just think not only Laka and Abba, build it round Ozil as well. I think in Leno, we've got to find in a keeper. Fucking love Leno. Absolutely sick keeper. I'd like us to get a couple of centre-backs. I'd like us to get a right. But I think it needs an overhaul. And even if it's not going to be like signing bare players, bring the youth through, because I prefer to see some young brother who's coming through from the youth than Mustafi starting next season, and that's facts.